Radio check, radio check. Alert at work is in the AL. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us today for another round at Super Robot Wars 30 onboard missions. I was supposed to do an early stream today, but I figured maybe we can just knock out some of these missions before the actual end game starts. So I think we should get to it. As an update, we only have a couple of end-game missions left, or rather, onboard mission left, as is listed here. 2 A-class missions, and a B-class, and 1 S-class mission. It was going to be a wave battle. So for the time being, we're going to help some of the lower ranked, or rather lower level units get some levels up here. So we're gonna start out swift and clean with the B-class mission mass production ultimatum. Hopefully we can actually finish more of the onboards today. Don't know how long I'm going to stream, but hope you can stay with me for the rest of the fun. For now, I think we should send some of the later units up. We throw into the fight here. No, not Chirico just yet. Erika needs a boost though. And sure, let's just get the Barbatos. This isn't the gun Barbatos I like actually. The one the Barbatos I like is from Super Robot Wars. Oh no, not Super Robot Wars. SD Gundam G Generation, the one that can turn into a peacock that fires multiple beam lasers. Yeah, that's a Barbatos I prefer. Amuro needs a boost, so does Kenichi. Ogami-san? Yes. Okay, who else? We don't really want to use the Majestic Prince units here. Okay, maybe Umi could use the boost, since she's the only one at 170. Or Suzak. Or Fire J Decker, maybe. Let's have Ney get some levels up as well, so does Guy and the rest of the GGG team. This would be good to throw into this fight. Fresh, right? We got 6 more slots to get through here. I want to get with the banana here. Make him a bit more powerful than the Phoenix. Probably, okay, maybe get King Jitter up as well. Who else could work wonders in this one? Nero? No, we've already used Nero a lot. Let's give him a rest. Excite Buster and SRX a little too high up. Gravelin, maybe not now. Gemini? Yeah, sure. Then fine, let's get Chico out on the ground as well. And maybe Izuru. Maybe. Might not get enough kills here to level himself up. Alright, let's get Daigengar here to round up the spread. And wow, that's a lot of people! Let's get the big guys up front since they'll have a hard time moving up. And that's going to be it. Let's get the show started. Thankfully, this is just a mass production run, so maybe the lighter units will have an easier time. We are facing 41 mass production units with a total strength of 1,159,000. way more powerful than our combined force, but surprisingly that far. 700,000 total fighting power for our units. Let's see, who'd love to do the opening act? How about the big guy? Yep, I figured as much. Not enough X yet, though. Well, whatever. Rush in and show him what you got, Dai Gengar. Dai Sharin! Get a bit more spirit in there. And just like that, we're cutting him loose. Yekuzo! Sankanto! Brutal opening attack from Dai Gengar here. A blue critical Dai Sharin attack on one of the Ray Earth Golems, and he is down for the count. One level up for our boy. Surprisingly low drop, but nonetheless helpful in keeping him up to strength. Now it's trying to help the big guy show us some firepower. Voltis on the scene and Rare Rock. Attacking the middle line with the Tenkoken would be a little too weakest. Yep. Chodenji Dom incoming! It surprised me that the foreign adaptation for Voltus 5 called Voltus 5 Legacy actually made it into Super Robot Wars DD, but it's I mean, the current animations and some of the dialogue is still pretty bare bones, considering that the original source has been around for what, a year? And to top it off, they don't even have a combination attack with either Combattler or the original Voltus, so I think they're just, like, testing the waters to see if people will actually like the Legacy version of Voltus 5 compared to the original. It will be interesting to see it actually show up in a mainline SRW instead. Would be actually comedic, to be honest. I need more spirit from Umi here. Ooh. Ah, that's a little too overkill. Speaking of overkill, she's already good enough to run behind the big guys and attack from the rear. Then to send her against some of Debonair's flying lizard. Oh. Yaiba! I can't tell if this is supposed to be a scorpion, a flying spider, a beetle, or something else entirely. Good damage, just a little over the actual max limit of or the actual max health. But I would have loved the critical. You've got a couple of blood cradles out here, unfortunately. Who do we send in next? I can't use the beam magnum because it's how shall we say it? It's not a post move attack, so we can't really do anything about that. It's always funny to remember that most of the attacks used by the Gaugai are just... Oh, that's overkill. Way overkill. Anyway, what I was saying is that it's extremely funny that most of the attacks that the Gaugai units use are basically tools you can find in your toolbox when you're trying to fix a car. Like, imagine dying to a literal Swiss Army knife. That must be the one of the most humiliating things you expect to see. Alright, some focus and some spirit should do the trick. And now we can slash this flying donut out of the sky. That actually is surprisingly soft for some reason. It's a shame that Vigilante is tied to a pretty low profiles, low, how shall we say it? I wouldn't really like to say it's low quality, because I think some of the stuff in the Gundam narrative is actually good story or plot-wise, but I believe it's a bit weaker as far as storytelling is concerned. Like, honestly, I know the main characters are supposed to, like, represent the other side of being a universal sentry protagonist, especially since, like, Jonah isn't exactly the average Gundam, like, universal sentry protag who's like a strong new type with powerful ace piloting capability. Like, he's actually just a grunt who bungled into being a test pilot for the narrative and later the Phoenix, but still, I think he had a lot more stuff, a lot more potential as a character, and his story could have been handled better. But I guess that's what we'll have to work with for now. All I'm just saying is, I preferred if Vigilante was in a different Gundam series. HEP Cannon! Ooh, he's going down for that one, that's quick. Wait, what? That's... oh, I thought he had Soul on. It's Devon! Wow, that blood trail is going down easily to this one. HEP Cannon! Chain Knuckle! Good overkill. Could have gotten critical though. We'll handle it with that for now. Jiminy, you gotta be able to get a kill shot with a rumbling wheel. Oh, come on, man. Oh. Jumping Queen! You know, Gemini Stardust would be a pretty rad Muslim name, actually. Just a thought, because I saw the horse on her shield. Why does she sound like Wojo when she does her victory cheer like that? Or is it just because of the yo-yo-yo-yo? Give me a moment. Level up, 4 levels up for Gemini Stardust, and we are off and running! Already down at 34 enemy units, and their 1 million power has been diminished significantly. Let's send it who? Ooh. Hello. Can't use a saber that far either. Too strong. We'll have to soften him up a bit further. Well, she's just here to get some more, how shall we say it? Some levels up here. So that she's not as left behind among the, Algaim characters as she's supposed to be. Diva! I do wonder where Nei keeps, rather gets all her money for refilling up her beam sabers when she does that attack. We'll go down, and Nei gets a significant boost thanks to the cheer. She is now at a level 163. Erika-san! Nope, I can't use Hallelujah. Either way, because it's a post-move attack, and then there's nothing really we can really... Oh! Buttons! Never mind. Heavy metal! I think we should get the big guy up. Oh! Hellblade? Nope. Gotta mace him. He's got no evasion. What the heck? Now it's kind of sad that most of the units apparently, like most of the units of the protagonist faction in IBO apparently has very weak cooling that they had to fight. Or I don't know if it's because the cooling is not enough in most of the cockpits of these mobile suits. Apparently they always have to fight naked, though I think there's a different reason why they do that. And it's a bit of a, how shall we say it? A bit of a swing out compared to G-Reco, where their pilot suits are pretty much designed to support all their bodily functions, not just body cooling. Right, so we need somebody like Amuro up front to help them stay evasive. Okay, finally. Oh, that's gonna be easy. Finally. I do appreciate this. The fin funnel is usable in a terrestrial environment in Super Robot Wars, because in most SD Gundam titles, it's fin funnels and similar weapons are not usable most of the time because they're designed specifically for space combat, so they can't really fly by themselves in regular gravity well. So they're usually restricted when you're fighting an SD Gundam. That pretty much applies also to Dragoons, which is, well, canon to the lore. Kaito Ranmon? No. How about Hallelujah? Overkill dual swords? Yeah, that should be enough. No hits whatsoever. Poor Neo Xeon pilot. これが定型合鍵なんです。真っ向勝負。終わりだ。 Oh, that's a lot of damage. Good hits for Ogami, and he gets 3 levels up on the boost. Gonna help him in the long run, thankfully. Jay needs a big up boost. An anti-Meson cannon. Ooh, can actually kill something with the anti-Meson cannon. Tarantos, the copyright breaking units. Soldato Jada! How can he say that when his unit is absolutely terrible in movement? That thing would be easy pickings for a fire strike. Just 3 levels up for Jay, though. That's kind of a shame, but, well, that's understandable, really. See that? Fire Jay Deck, I could probably help with the level up boost. Payaso! Anganmora! Ah, never mind, he's gonna kill this guy. Get handgunned. Right in the cockpit. No walking away from that one thanks to Fire J Decker J Buster, and he's now up to level 181. Suzak, you gotta help Erika-san get some levels here, buddy. Hit him with the energy wings, please. Thank you. Never mind! That's one hell of a critical from Suzak here. And he's now up to 177. What about Chiriko? Maybe Chiriko can weaken somebody here. Okay, we'll take out that. We'll do some damage to that Wolgaru soldier on the left. In the arm punch. What? That's how weak these guys are? Seriously? In that case, Erika-san will have to charge. Totsugeki da! Ooh, I haven't seen these guys in a while. Hallelujah! Anybody weaken up for this? Oh yeah, okay, there it is. Now we'll get a soldier up front again. Look at it. You know, it would be extremely helpful if Erika's wings actually helped her fly. Hallelujah! Well, unfortunately, Dendam Double O isn't part of this game, so any jokes about Hallelujah Baptism wouldn't really fly. If you get what I mean. Got some clean... Got some clean cuts with that one, and that Wolgar soldier is down for the count. Erika-san jumps up to 171. And how about our old man Kiriko here? Ah, punch! Jesus Christ, that guy went overkill on that, the poor Zanskar pilot. And now he is up to 179. 2 levels up for Kiriko. Psycho Frame going online. Looks like we're about ready to knock these guys out of the park. And now the disparity between our team strengths is nearly non-existent. You know, it is kind of funny seeing Kiriko more, or speak more in this game compared to, say, the Z trilogy, where he debuted. So, that's mostly because in his original series, he does speak a bit more. He's just a bit more, like, pretty stoic as a character most of the time. Stoic. Okay, we got Zeal on Kiriko now. So how about I punch the holes out of your tires?
望まなくても戦いがついて回る。攻撃する。
攻撃する。なんかしつ。
ザンスカール帝国に
ね。
栄光あれ。
And I'm sending Kiriko here on the right. Because they're definitely gonna need some firepower here. Cannon? Oh, that's good. That's real good. Alright, let's light it up. Take out that ghetto baka. Nightmare.
地球人同士で戦っている場合じゃないのに。今だ。
Oh, I thought that was a charge shot. Didn't know it was a spammer.
戦場で果てるなら本望だ。
Alright, just stay on where you are, Izuru. 173, not bad. Game left behind. And now we have the power advantage at the end of the first turn. 72,723,600 compared to their 677,000. A rather quick turn of events here. So we'll have to worry about the Questor units coming up from behind. This one again? Alright, the Abyss Guards. Excuse me. Here we go. First turn for the enemies. Raise a vibration sword! Ike!
新しいランスレプリカ。フルスピードで突っ込む。この一撃で。
Ah! Getting a little angry there for Suzak with 19,000 damage in that deck. And he's now up to 179. This is going to be a problem. The Keyta is only probably 70% damage. Golgilas really about to tank it that easy.
伊達に翼は生えていませんよ。飛んでませんけど。
飛んでませんけど。
勝利を祈っていてくださいね。
狼さん。
エリカエンジン全開です。
I'll have Erika knock him out in the next turn, hopefully. Let's put in the 197. Imagine if Erika got access to, like, toe muscles as well. Ah! Good critical hit! Probably gonna take it out on the machine gun later on. Okay then. Alright. Does she have Prevail? I don't remember if Erika has Prevail, but we'll have to see. Because I'm about to let her tank this attack. Oof. Please tell me she... Ah, right. She has Persist on. Good lord. That was a little too close for comfort. Erika-kun.
ここに幸あれ。
晴れに
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It's almost 4th of July, isn't it? Just be careful with your fireworks, everybody. It's gonna be a bit noisier this time of the year, or rather, this year, that is. That Galgilas is gone.
大神さんがそばにいてくれたから。
And now she's up to level 175, 3 levels up, thanks to that Golgilas attack. Okay, looks like we got a hot pepper coming in for Suzaku now. If, too bad his skill level is too low. So he's gonna fall to a counterattack. Chipped in. Not a critical, but still kill shooting in 1 hit. Good kill from Suzak there. And he is now up to 181. Yeah, sure. Alien Baragon is about to get countered. And punched in the back for a devastating 100% attack bonus kill shot. Keyta bumps up to 182. Alright, we'll have Umi tank this again and finish off the fake Gagaigar with the Ice Blades. Ken Num! That's gonna hurt. Still counts as a critical despite the fact that, of course, the persist helped out. And now she's coming in with some Ice Blades. Excellent damage here all around. Thankfully, the Zonder barrier doesn't really do much about magic, so it's going to be a kill for Umi, who bumps her level up to 177. Well, she's really up there now because she can now take out the bad guys with just her sword. As we see if she can tank this incoming Broken Magnum. Doubt she can, though. She doesn't have Persist anymore. Surprisingly, not as much damage as I expected. That Zoner barrier didn't do anything, and the fake Gagaigar goes down to 13,000 damage. Umi jumping up to 179, pretty much tying with Hikari. Overtaking Fu as well, who now is left behind in the 160s. Each does a little too close for comfort. Thank God she had intuition on. Oh, got me stuck. Hallelujah. That is a lot of hurt for a single attack. You can't really worry about the promotion when you're on the other side, you know. Good hits from Ogami-san all around. And Enika bumps up another 2 levels as well. Question is, can she keep it up for the rest of the run? Our next case will be... Oh, she's now at 180 in fact. Pretty big jump there. I think we can safely get Umi back. Oh, I think she might prefer... Wait, hang on. Let's have Megumi help us here, so she doesn't get more damage. You say that, but I think a chieftain is smaller than a maroon god. Choden Tatsumaki! Oh wait, wrong rope, wrong mecha. Freaking whirlpool. Ooh, that's some overkill from Umi. Really angry about that, huh? And Umi jumps up to 182, overtaking her teammates again. Safe to say this is a good time for her to pretty much just evade and let the others take the front line for some leveling. But with that, she takes damage. Some serious damage, in fact. They are seriously trying to run out of her position. Trying to intuit this. Ow! That spirit. She's gonna take some serious damage here. 21% chance to hit. Really good chance to hit the, Yep. We'll have to pull her back now because she's gonna take some damage. Thankfully, the other guys seem to be splitting up, and now... Limiter off! What was this about again? Oh. Mikazuki has just suffered some red-eye. It's about time to get him up on the field to let him get some more levels in. Expected some more damage here, but well. Let's put him against the supers, maybe they'll get something. I don't think he can get a kill here. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm gonna kill him with that block. Never mind, that's a kill. But I don't think that's gonna count. Uh-oh. Mel Beast with a counter. Let's see how much damage we're gonna take here. That Eliminate armor did a bit of work there, thankfully. Thankfully, that also counts for multi-action, so... I guess it's time to unleash the limiter. Limiter Kaido! It's time to help Mikazuki get some more levels. And he's only got two turns to get the limiter on. So let's rock this big ass Devadadon before it gets closer.
鉄火弾の力見せてやれ。
余計な鎖は外してやるから見せてみろ。ほら。
This feedback's... This system's feedback is terrifying. Good damage there. Kind of a shame this unit doesn't have any really good range options. But I guess with a name like Lupus Rex, that's understandable. Or rather, that's expected. He's now up to 164. It's on the parts list. Okay, his kick and propellant tank. Okay, that's gonna be helpful. Hit him with Tailblade.
あいつからやる。これ体に馴染んできた。
Good damage, not just what we expected though. And he's now up to 167. He needs a bit more. Jay, yeah, I'm gonna need Jay to get something up here. Right, J-Cloth can't be used in a post-move situation. Thankfully, we have him at an extra action. Boom. Good hits all around for Jay, getting some good level in, I hope. And he is now up to 158. 7 levels up for Jay here. As he manages to get a one-hit kill on that invader. Just to help him along, let's cheer him up a bit. Ahead of him and send his J-Cloth against this Gawaza Forces soldier in the back.
異性に生まれ地球で戦うとお互い数奇な定めだ。
J-Cloth! Bullseye. Good hit from Jay there, just an extra 1.2% damage, or rather 20% damage on the bows and the boost there. And he's now up to 165. Hatsumaki's on contour! Unfortunately, Zenger's already at max spirit, so we'll have to find a weaker target for him to take out. Apparently the Quester is a little too much for him right now. Tomoyo! 今こそ我らの力を見せよ時承知参れ Why did it say eyes open Katsumoku say Tosen Boom, baby. 我らに Tateni mononas! Tateru mononas! Good hits from Zangrada. He's now up to 182 alongside Elsa von Brandstein. Or rather, Ratzel Feinschmecker. The puzzling gourmet, so to speak. Okay, who else are we throwing in this pipe? Alright, they could use some level ups again. Sabarda! Does she have gain? She does. Sabarda!
私にかなうと思ってるのかい。そろそろとどめていくかい。もらった。
Good hits there. And she is now up to 170 as intended. Good numbers for our big girl here. Trying to ruin somebody's day the old-fashioned way. Who would be a good one? Oh, right, Gemini. Retaliation. Gemini will take that guy out with her gun barrel sword, I think. Yep. Gun barrel sword!
この世界は僕たちが守る。我が剣のさえ、とくと見よ。ぜーい、これで終わりだよ。
Good shot all around. Just a bit over the actual health for the Abyss Guard. But enough to get Gemini up to 181. Guess Ogami-san needs to be in the game now as well. Gonna come off with a soul boosted finisher.
破壊させてもらう。のすべてをこの一撃に込める。
怪盗乱門。
滅却。
怪盗乱門。
悪は必ず滅びる。
A dramatic boom. 200% damage all around, and Ogami gets a really big boost to 182. And who else needs a fix? Rabbit's formation! Press! Tanoshimase koreru wa! よっしゃ行くぞー。
仕掛ける頃合いね。さっさと突っ込んで蹴散らすぞ。そう生活なってアンジェ。よし、やってやるのら。俺たちがいることも忘れるなよ。いずる。わかったよ。頑張ろう、みんな。
タチタチ。
膨大なデータに。でも背中を借りるぞ、玉木。
Now this poor snake is gonna get it real hard. Remember, his health is at 11,400. We'll have to see how much more that's gonna take.
射撃グリッドを俺に。
最後の一発。
地獄に落ちろ。
21,000! That's an extra, like, 80% damage at least. Good work from the Rabbids team here. Oh, bye! Ponzi! And Uzuru gets a 5-level boost to 179. Good hits all around for our big boys. That's gonna be enough spirit for everybody. Rushing in with the big guy, final Gar. That's not good. A little too far for anybody to take out. Wait, hang on a second. Not enough. Hang on a second. Camera smash hit. Pretty much the same in size anyways, so. Got the new finger! Guardian Armor!
証人
コルディオンアーマー。セーフティーデバイス
Off! Yeah, one of the good things about Gar is that a lot of their main, or rather finisher type weapons require activation firms from HQ before they can actually use it, because it's just excessively powerful. Oreda! Finger! Ah, that poor boy. That's a little overkill, I guess. 69,000 damage. Guess that's enough to put Guy and the rest of Team GGG at level 182. Actually, there's a bit of a disruption levels. There's apparently a couple of the guys already got to level 183 instead. Now we are only down to 4 hostiles in the mass production mission. So how do we throw into this fight? What? Oh. Oh, he has Zeal on, I forgot. Multi-action. Beam Magnum. Bring back the good old Unicorn Beam Magnum for this one. Melted in one shot. Also ruined the arm. Always funny to see the Silver Bullet switching arms manually. Mostly because the Beam Magnum is just so powerful that it can't really handle the recoil. Although, as we all remember, the Silver Bullet is actually a... Oh, dang it. The Silver Bullet is like the... How do you say it? The Silver Bullet is a Dovin Wolf that has been modified to look like a Gundam. And it's just that its arms are actually like wired in comms mostly. seeing it being separate arms that just have to be clipped or pulled out and then replaced with a fresh one. It's kind of interesting to watch, all in all. Although, if I remember correctly, one of the unicorn-related manga actually shows Banana using a different mobile suit, specifically the Gundam Mark II, with a modified right arm to handle the heavy recoil of the Beam Magnum, which is kind of funny because it's like somebody with a muscle linked to his arm for some reason. Axel! Megami-kun, gonna need your help here. Still not enough? In that case, cut him down. Ken! Chigiri! Ugh, brutal. Always brutal watching this version. This version of the Vino Chigiri, because instead of twisting the sword manually, he actually holds the hilt, then pushes it to the other side so he can get the other side of the V. Which is, for all intents and purposes, pretty damaging to the sword, actually. Can you imagine an actual Keyta trying to hold that in? Too far. Where do we throw it in? We throw it in for this one. Okay, we've got a Dewaza pilot here, and we've got Armored Chieftain on the other side. Tayak-san! Melee the poor bastard. Nope. Elwood? Fine, charge him! Can you imagine how Mikazuki would act if he actually gets to pilot Ariel? Like, the Ariel even has a worse feedback system, considering all the permit things. And then, of course, there's Aerie in there. I wonder how he'd react to a machine spirit. Good boost all around, though, so he's now up to level 171 with just the Armored Chieftain to go. I think it would be a good time to show up with Nay here. Help her get along. Doesn't have any XL abilities, though. So that is going to require a boost dash, smash hit, multi-action, and direct attack. And just for comedy's sake. Yeah, she is going ham with the supporters for this one. Ridman Alliance. Boss's encouragement. That's going to be everything, right? Yep. We're out of SSP. Well, a little overkill there. That's every X ability up and ready. Let's light this guy up. Spam him! And that's gonna hurt. There to come. And with that, 7 levels up for Nay. And victory conditions have been met for this onboard mission, and we can call that a wrap. So unsurprisingly, Mikazuki gets the mission ace bonus for this one. That was actually surprisingly faster than I thought it would be. Then again, it was just 41 enemies. And if it was a bit more people, I'd have a lot more trouble trying to fix things up. And now we have 3 more onboard missions to deal with. I think I should go with Boss Battle 8, but before that, let me take a trip to the bathroom. Right back real quick. Hang on. I'm back, sorry about that. I've just been taking a bit too long there, but well, sorry about that again. Let's get this mission out of the way. And ruin some bosses, shall we? Here we go with Get the Hellfire in the BA background. Now, who do we went through in this fight? Well, the Mark II is about to be left behind as well. Let's go with that. Gonna need Super Bill Tiger to show up and do some chops as well. Gekoisi could help. Oh, right, Wyndham. For some comedy's sake, let's get Kidai Shangyung up on the front, then we get Dan as well. Maybe Asagi, just for the comedy? Gridman needs some help up as well. Who in the OGs could use some help? Well, Van Einen's the only one who's really down in dumps at 174 right now, so I think we should send him out. Probably get some levels as well. Excellent San could also jump in. And to round things up, we're sending in Hayato in the Shinkaleon X. Or rather, Shinkler and Alpha X. Let's get the lower level units and the big guys up front first. That should be enough for now. Time to rush these bosses. And now they're up to 14! A significant boost in their attack power, 1,475,000. Since we selected some of the lower level units here, our current total strength is just down at 632,000. That shouldn't be much of an issue when things start getting nasty up front. Too low in levels for this one. Hang on a second. Some more machete action opening up with Van to help the lower level units along. Oh, Maida! Testo! Oh, good opening start, though. 10,000 damage with a critical to boot. Now, we can send either Kyodai Shangyong or Char up for a level up, but there's also Asagi who's way behind. I think we can have these two kids up for the time being. Oops. Kyodai Shangyong! Too bad it doesn't have the command option. Well, whatever. Freaking lady. Ojo-sama left right there. Alright, has a morale boost. Morale debuff. Good hits either way. 8,000 damage, and I think that's gonna be enough to put her at 4 levels up, actually. Ito, Chaleba, Endo! Let's finish just the old-fashioned way, shall we? Chaleba-san. Access code! Great Demon Caliber! Caliber! Endo! Good finish. That guy is going away for good as we open up the damage numbers now. Time to send the big guy up front, actually. Let's break the formation by attacking right down the middle. M! This one's yours, dude! G combination da! A little too close. Yep, get G combination. Gongos Tanko! Unil attack! That poor Gedlab. He just got flattened. I think a Grungus actually towers over a Gedlab. Thanks to that, Irm is now at level 180. Pretty much ruining the day of any poor folk who happen to be in his way. Sayonara. Good cut. Pretty good critical too, so that's gonna be helpful. Let's see if we can actually hit with a 2% chance here. Yeah, that was expected. And the Gekoi Sui takes a good hit there. Not enough XP to boost him up, though. I got Bunga! AK! I guess they were saving up, or rather not adding animation for Fire Jade Decker with this attack. Now, as far as I can remember, there really was no other episode where the Tiger Fang attack was used, except for that one episode where they were fighting some bio-enhanced statues. That was pretty much the only episode where the Tiger Fang was used, so I guess adding an animation for Fire Jade Decker for that attack wasn't really worth it. Hayato-kun! Gonna give you some persist, flash, and some spirit. Ultimate Grand Cross is a little... isn't supposed to move attacks, we can't use that, but let's go with Trench Style Saber instead. Hayato! Oof, good clean kits there. That's terrifying. I wouldn't think it's based on an actual, like, bullet train or something. Anyway, who we throw in this fight next? Oh, I forgot about that thing! Baby Impoto! Hikari no Tsubasa da! More spirit to help him along. Saidai power! And that shield ain't gonna do anything. Gonna do anything for you, I mean. Get squashed. 3,000 points of extra damage for the unicorn, or for the V2 here, and that armor is now gone. helping boost Uso up by 3 levels to 167. Now we gotta clean things up for Umi. Animal Cyclone. Anything I can engage with this thing? Really not. Maybe you can soften things up for some of these guys. Fortunately, the explosive bolt is the only thing that can actually be. Yeah, sure, we'll draw the melee fire for the rest of them. Bots can probably tank this. Kick. And explosive bolt. Good damage all around. The anonymous speed is now down to 6,000 health. Izuru could probably sweep that easily. Dang, that thing is terrifying. Oh, it has a morale down thing. Oh, whatever. Didn't do as much damage as I thought it would do. And soften things up and let Izuru have some more health, or rather some more XP. Irezada! And he already has. Oh well, whatever. Reaction! With the eraser. Another miss there for the translation. About the part when he said this thing should. Missing a few words there, unfortunately. And that bumps him up to 151. Pretty good start for the big boy. How about the Venine? Is there anything you can take out? Ooh. Wax Jimmy! How about the Wax? No, the Wax Strum is what's needed here. Some Spirit, some Focus, and we're good to go. Back to Shimada! And I just pierced his tires. Or his tire, rather. Critical damage from Van Ein there. 16,000. Pretty good boost. That should be enough to get him at least 2 levels up, right? Actually, even more. He gets a big 4-level boost to 178 for this one. And both Shati and Asahi are now in the main Aces Club. Enough range or firepower to take care of those yet. We'll just have to soften up a bit. We'll have to tank this attack, I'm afraid. Huh? Nonetheless, doing a lot of damage there, 12,000. That riled him up a bit, that's for sure. I think he's gonna get a good counter in by the looks of it. Ooh.
怖いなら船に戻っていろ
With that out of the way, let's go with Nissan. Rebound cannon. Probably have to go with intuition here. She's not exactly as tough as the L game right now.
つまらないものですけどどうぞそれそれ
Still good damage, 8,000 for a low tier attack. Too close.
動けばそれぐらいはね
I need more evasion for the Ryan Viceroy to. So I'll have to make some upgrades after this one. You're still too strong. Oh, whatever. We're gonna have to help. We're helping Izuru anyway, so. Let's soften up this guy. More spirit. Go in there, set up for C. Just to keep her in the green before we end her turn.
心を通わせて
Midori no Senpu! Good damage there. And that Mecha Golgulus definitely felt that. He's now down at 2,000 health.
少しだけ私の方が上手のようでしたね
Now for the finisher with Izuru. Gonna get some more X action out of that, and then shoulder impact cannon. Asa.
こうなったらやるしかないこの距離なら
Pretty light damage actually, especially because of the size difference debuff. Or rather, size difference penalty. With that, Izuru jumps up to 154. Can you do enough damage to get a full burst? Apparently not. I guess he needs more spirit, but he doesn't have it yet. Just have to soften him up with the assault blade at this rate.
1対1ならきっとやれる言ったからにはやってみせろよなこれで決める乱れ切りだ
When does Izuru actually use his axe? I don't remember. Or rather, Asagi. Dang it, I mix the brothers up so often. Good damage there still. I could have done more with some critical damage. Surprised he's not using his head drill.
朝木にしちゃやるじゃねえかどういう意味だそれは
We're not gonna move up and take out that big monster yet, though I'm pretty sure he's gonna move up to our position instead. So let's get the big girl up front to provide some command bonuses. And also repair and recharge the friendlies in next turn. And that's it for turn 1. Still a pretty good number for the enemy. But thanks to the Dreistega, their defensive capabilities are enhanced for this one.
ついてたね
リリスがいるおかげかな。
Evasion will be a bit easier now.
じゃあいないんだよ。
Buster Launcher!
まさにエネルギーを増す。
Yep. Cable connectors up. Heat sink up as well. Full power.
終わりだ。うわ
Yep, that's a meltdown. 27,000 damage there for Dama as he takes out
勝負あったな。
one of Debonair's flying battles for that one. Jumping up to 179 in the levels alongside Lilith. I think I'm just going to evade this. The dice tag is always pretty high up in the levels for any.
対空防御をかいくぐってきたか。
Still took him down for that attack though. Sprunga! Wait, other Sprung? Is that the strongest? No, it's not, right? Debonair's Beetle coming in for a ring. Ooh, good hit!
ダメージのカバーを頼め。
任せておきなさい。
Asai will have to do
怪
so.
獣じゃなくて本物だなんてね。動きの予測は送ったわ。
But it is the most powerful attack.
今よ朝日。
最大出力でぶつける。
Nasty, nasty attack here. Dimension Shooter! He got sent beyond the Karmic Horizon for that one. Up to 22,000 damage there.
うまくいったな。シャッペ。
Excellent work from the Van Ein, and it bumps him up to 180. Just throwing their bodies against the wall here for the enemies, and Elgaim is gonna get a kill shot. A single light attack. Good evade there. Yada yada.
ヘビーメタルで生き物と戦うとは。使いやすさならこっちだ。
Still scoring critical with that attack. And now Daba is up. 181. Well, with Lilith, of course. Uh-oh. Here comes Regalia. Gonna do a little rampage ghost on this little Gaki.
仲間なんていらない。私だけいればいい。そこ、どいてよ。
俺の腕で引きつけられるか。
Asahi's gonna tank this. Ugh. Pretty big damage there, though. 2,234.
なんとかしないと。
Hey, son, 助けて。
練習覚悟してるわよね。いつもとはパターン変えていきましょうか。
行くぞ。行くぞ。ランページゴースト。行け。
後ろ、取ったわよ。
今のバンカー。Getting a lot of work with that howling launch for this attack. Pass and release. Bunker! Claymore! EK! How much damage is that gonna do, though?
お前にしては真面目な締めだったな。
Pretty big damage all around, 50,000.
こんなの痛くもなんともないもん。
Nova says that she's already in the yellows for that one. Let's just tank it. Are you seriously not gonna drill us?
敵はこちらのフィールドをやめない。
Unbreached, baby. Oh, come on. The fact that they're actually going down to missile canisters must be a serious, indiction, was it? Indictment, there it is. A serious indictment against Akane's imagination regarding the defensive capabilities of her kaiju.
引き続き警戒を。次が来ます。
Can't even pierce through that, and then you get blown up easily. Kyodai Shangyu is gonna have to tank this. They'll have a morale drop, though. Mm.
アスカ様、当たりましたよ。左右は心配性じゃのう。今度はこちらから行くぞ。
Here we go.
必殺の
Kyodai Shangyu beam! And then he gets them all down. I forgot Asuka has spirit defense. Significant damage all around. Anonymous speed is now down to 2,000 health. And here comes the Zega with his opening attacks. Let's be on the safe side. Let's put Persist on Cuatro. Because that's a 59% chance to hit. But that looks terrifying. Cuatro? How the hell did you not evade that?
機体に異常は見られんよ。迷いは自分を殺すことになる。やってみるさ。
裏田!
直撃させる。
Ooh, that's still some pretty significant damage from Quanta there. 13,000. And he gets a bump up to 171 for that.
士同士の戦い、負けるわけにはいかん。逃がしはしない。
Boom. Ooh, good miss there.
メガネなしでもよく見えますから。
But I like Food glasses. She looks cute with them.
見過ごすわけにはいきません。今しめの
Kaze!
何の戦果も上げられんとは。
Yeah, he didn't even do anything. The best he did was scratch the armor on Wyndham. And that bumps Fu up to 178. Zolotic infantry just throwing themselves against our Magic Knight here. Another miss, surprisingly.
風のごとくです。魔法ならばこちらも心得があります。今しめの
Kaze!
これで終わりです。
It's mostly because it's a really small bipedal unit that doesn't even have boost capability, so that's gonna be a penalty for movement. Thanks to that, though, Fu is now up to level 180. Also unlocked the puzzle for Van, so that's gonna be helpful in increasing his offensive capabilities for the rest of the stage. Ugh. Gonna need some more flashing for this one because there's a good chance that he's going to take some serious damage from the Black Chieftain.
バトル開始だぶっ壊してやるよし行くぜおい
見なさい、これが私の本気よ。
少しでも食らいついていかないと。
Let's see what they're going to do with this.
朝日、思いっきりやっちゃって。
Wait, she said you give Asahi, give it all you got. What the hell was that translation?
バックステールだ。
Good damage there against a Black Chieftain, though that still won't be enough to put it in the red. Ah. Great to him!
とっとと地獄へ行きな走れ走れ地獄に向かってもっと走りな
危なかったよ。
悪のロボットの群れ。どうするどうする。だからって黙ってるわけにはいかない。
ああ、いけグリッドマン。Ooh, good clean shot there from Gridman. But an extra critical damage to boot. That boosts him up to 181. I guess the level boosts are now slowing down as we hit higher ranks for the big boys. And this armor is even worse at accuracy. 8% chance to hit. What?
当たっちゃってるけど。
全然効いてないって。さすがはグリッド。
How the heck did that hit?
ここから反撃だ。今だグリッドマン。
Now let's return that damage 10 times over, shall we? Just like that, that armor is now down and Gridman is up 183. He's gonna be really high up in the levels at this point. We probably have to pull him back a bit. Ah, another hit.
私がお前を倒す。行くぞ。
行くぞ。Hacemos slash. And so the other Blood Crable smartly runs away, only to run straight into the V2 Assault Buster. Yeah, but it's about to get beam busted. Why do you keep calling it the laundry pole anyways? Good damage all around there. 12,000. Just a bit over the actual health points, but still. Bumps Uso up 3 levels to 170, along with Hara on the way as well. Okay, just put some drive into that. Comes Twins. Come on, Gridman! That was 27%!
響くん、本当に大丈夫？
行くぞユータ。分かったよグリッドマン。
キャリバーさん、出番です。
言ってくれ
Access code. Gridman Caliber!
I had to pull Gridman back, taking too many hits. What the old sky? Gridman! Gridman Caliber! In! Good damage though. way over the top.
お前俺を怒らせた。
These Lucasstone pilots are just throwing their lives away now at this point. Or rather, well, whatever.
魔法などシャムナ様の予言に比べれば話はしない。
That's gotta be a hit. Yep.
少し揺れたようですけど大丈夫です。暴力では何の解決にもなりませんのに戒めの風で。
She says that, and then he slashes the poor army frame midway. You have to remember that these nightmare frames are way smaller than they were supposed to look like, so... Nonetheless, Fu jumps up 2 levels for that one. And, looks like somebody's going crazy and rushing straight for the victory Gundam here.
プロの戦い方を教えてやる。逃がしはしない。見えた。こっちだって必死なんですよ。
Time for close-up combat. Slash him. Kick finish. That's kinda hard.
機体を放棄する。
Good hits all around, and Uso gets another 3-level boost to 173. Hado as well, though I don't think Hado's gonna get any more spirit commands out of that. Come on, this is a 22% chance to hit. Gridman has to evade this, right? Good.
いいよ響く。
人が乗っているところには当てないようにしないと。
Dude, that's tiny compared to you. How is that gonna be easy? You can't! Come on! And you hit the man section anyways. Brentman is running away with it. He is now 184. I think this is a good time as any to put him off the combat zone. And here comes the big guy again. I think I should just defend this and hope the Prevail is gonna boost up. Wow, he sucks at that. Never mind. Pretty big damage there. He's almost at 50%. Oh, you have got to be... You have got to be kidding me. Xiaoyu just went straight for a suicide run. What a waste of ammunition. Exo! Side-eye power! And he's already blind, but now the sight is down further. Significant health damage there for sure. Down 90% or 50% on his health. That still helps Uso get some levels up, and he's now up to 174. Some Poseidon units are coming in up to support us, or rather blow us up. And now, we are now in the start of turn 2. Just need to check something. Oh, it is Akane. And, status. Spot parts. Preemptive. Wait. Gee, what the heck has he? Now, Shanium doesn't have any at all, so how the hell did she survive that? He has an ignore size thing to boot. Well, trying to wreck this guy's face. Can I shang you? Oh, he has support defend on. In that case. Does this guy have any? Nope. Free basta modo! Ike! Yaru.
やってみせるんだ。
やってみせるんだ。
ここで終わらせるんだ。
There's the X.
おお。まだだ。
Oh, that's terrifying.
これで決めてやる。
Oh, right, it can fire beams. Golgilas felt that. He is now down for the count. And their attack strength is once again significantly reduced. Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na, ba-na-na. And Dan, take this big guy out, is the question. Charlie, to all with machete. Let's not waste our energy by using a late move for this one. Boom, baby. 17,000 damage from Dan with his dual-wield machete. And that Mecha Golgilas is now out of the count. Thanks to that, Ban jumps to level 181. Good growth there. Now with the Kyudai Shangyung solo, it's time for the foreign Empress in waiting to bring down the house.
やれ巨大サイユン怪獣を踏みつぶせこれが巨大サイユンの力じゃ
Yeah, he ain't walking away from that one either way. Imagine losing to a funny looking cartoon. With that in the pipe, Asuka and Shangyun jump up to 153. Meanwhile, Van is at overflow and is ready to limit, or rather, break some limits again. Hayato-kun! This one's yours. Ultimate Grand Cross! Ike! Oh, I had multi-action. How about smash hit? There we go. Ultimate Grand Cross! Ike!
準備はいい行こう隼人
How about we show the regalia how we do it in the Shinkansen line?
グランクロスで行くぞ
I do want to ride a Shinkansen in the future. It seems like a fun experience to have. Well, it is indeed a pricey one to boot. The only trains I've actually ridden are the general mass transit ones. Intercity types, you know what I mean, you know what they are. Mostly at rush hour too. 62,000! A little overkill there? I think Nova just got derailed. 62,000 XP damage there for the Alpha X. Significant jump as well. He is now at 176 with the rest of the Alpha X crew. Leaving our poor boys out here behind. Feel the crusher!
行くぞみんな了解格闘戦を仕掛けるぞ
Yeah, that'll crush him pretty significantly. 13,000 damage all around. Blue crit for Super Build Tiger there. And he jumps significantly to 175. Alright, one of the AOS skills for the Price Tag allows friendly units to gain fortune and gain in the next turn. Which is why they're getting some significant level boosts right now. Howling Launcher! Imono Seto! Now let me just get some multi-target there, or rather multi-action. On B mode. Let's go! B mode Seto!
射撃はお任せどこを狙ってほしいあんま飛ばないけど威力はあるわよ
Getting hit by slugs like that. Don't come! Oof. High velocity armor piercing slug like that. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Boom. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Excellent. Gets a major boost for that one, and she's now at 183. Asahi, though his stats are down, is still in a good run here to get a kill shot. The Ushprung, I think. Never mind. Definitely needs the boost. Rather, maybe he can take out something lighter? The Armored Chieftains are 20,000. Maybe he can take out the Tyrantos. Yep. This one at least. No, what? How can it tank the Ursprung, but it can't tank the Walkstorm? Curious. Maybe because of a ranged defense for the Tarantos. Wait, is again. She said, "Give it all you've got," but translated as "You got this." What the heck? Good pen there. Clean cut. Just above his maximum health point range. But with one of these Zolotic aces on the ground, it's going to be a bit hard to get a close in for that one. Excuse me. Nonetheless, Asahi and Shate are now 184. good health boost there. It's time for Quattro to get Quattring with a long Mega Buster. Yeah, Temirusa. 直撃させん。Your Zimmered coating ain't gonna do jack for this one. Goodbye. Now we're within range of both of the Zolotic Empire's top commanders in the field. Quattro is up to 177 for that one. Who needs a bit more of a boost? There's nothing Lelouch can take out from here, I'm afraid. Guess we'll have to send him on an XL run. It's on the parts list. Alright. Mustache Setsaw. Nothing doing, I'm afraid. Just probably have to soften up the that kind of thing. Seal Solo Shatsu. Bring down the Zega. Energy discharge. Not exactly as much damage as I had hoped for it, but, well, that's expected because of the size penalty. Nice. Good block from there. He still needs a level up boost. Who can we soften up here? Maybe one royal to another? Kyodai Shangyun Beam! Yep, that ought to do it. Show them how an actual Empress fights. Clamp to clamp action here. And imagine how Zulkistan must feel about this. Their crown prince falling down to what is basically a child's duel. Boom. And who do we box in this one? There you go. She is now up to 166 thanks to that XP boost. The question is, who's going to be coming in up for this one next? Sun Honey. Probably put the Victory Gundam a little further up. Mega Beam Cannon just as up, and this thing up a bit more. Spirit. And probably some XL as well. There's gonna be a hidden away run. Boom. Ooh, that's got to hurt. 10,000 damage there against the Sega. Coming in for an air discharge, but I don't think he's gonna hit. Or she, rather. Considering who's inside that thing in canon. Put the victory 2 up here, now up to 175. Not bad considering how much damage he's been taking. Situations like this though. Hyperdinku! Full power great mana! Let me see here. Nope. Can't use the Hyper Agent ability just yet, so I think it's a good time as any to soften her up a bit again. And they're still using the canon line, or rather the storylines, or storyline dialogue. Good damage still. 12,000. More energy discharge for the big armored Zega. Oh, you and me both, Fu. You and me both. Now we're shifting her around a bit. Somewhere around here, baby. I feel like the other chieftains are gonna converge here anyway. Just in case somebody needs a fix, Umi is there. Keto Ragoken! You gotta flash that a bit. Erm, I don't want to see you losing some health to this one. Keto Ragoken! Ooh, not quite the amount of damage I expected, but still pretty decent. 8,000 damage for that one. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, they're actually the same size classification, so why didn't he do more damage for that? Nonetheless, that helps him boost up to 181. Misaru Canister has standby! I just need some softening up. Illuminator Link! Ooh, nasty damage of 15,000 damage from just the muscle canisters. Sega didn't expect that either. We're gonna counterattack. Okay, kind of split up a bit here. I have to let these guys fend for themselves at least. That out of the way, that should be enough time. Get the good guy out. Yes, I haven't heard this song in a while. Baby, gosh, that's not so good. Naruyo. Tobi tatsu no sa. Hitori sanai, good man. Oh yeah, there's the blinker. I kind of forgot about that one. Full power Gridman with a kill there. Jumps him up to 188. That means he can be benched for at least a couple more stages. Baby Donna, baby Donna. Hang on a second. Maybe I can. Push one? Dang. I'd say his accuracy is a bit low, even at this level. Even though I focus on and stacking command lines. Not getting a lot of hits from that one. Oh, let's sure hope that hurts. 80% chance of hit means there's a good chance to evade this. Come on! You got a hit! Won't be a kill shot though, but I'll take it. She's gonna use a range attack with him. So, hey, let's box him in, or box her in rather. But could I show you that yet? Now let's focus on these chieftains for now. Buster Launcher! No need for the energy charge. Just standard Buster Launcher firing mode here. Buster Launcher! Ow, fell 14,000, almost 15 actually, just 4 points off. The chieftain goes down from the count as Elgheim jumps up to 184. Naito has the chance to do the funniest thing right now. What's do we have? Oh, he has cross 8 1900. Ultimate cannot cost aerodynamic drag missiles now. Let's rack these twins. Naito. Grand cross there. Twins couldn't even do anything about this attack. Melted. And he's out of the count for that one. I guess it's a good time as any to ruin the other's day as Haito, Shashot, and Hokuto jump significantly to level 181. Good showing from the Shinkaleon team there. Tiger Beam! A little help from our excellent Nissan. Good hit from the Tiger Beam there. Significant damage expected. Dang, 16,000! Ooh, good barrier field though. Totally forgot I gave him a barrier field. Excellent, coming in with the Howling Archer. X-Motor! He's gonna feel that for sure. Wow! Melted before he even hit the ground. That poor armored chieftain definitely felt that. 18,000 damage! Double overkill for our tag team partners here. Excellent work from Excellent Nissan. That should be enough to boost Super Build Tiger to 178. That was a painful watch for the poor chieftain, though. Another barrage of X mode to give this black chieftain something to think about. That's an understatement, actually, since it's powered by that other dimension technology. Bit of techno-organics in there. Well, definitely felt that one. He goes down to another 18,000 damage attack. A couple more bad guys to clean up, and this turn is going to be over with a significant drop in their combat capabilities. That gun halberd is going to be helpful. Hey, Asage too. Well, the Zimmer coating is gonna be helpful in keeping that guy alive, but... Incoming autocannon fire. And put Asagi here while we soften up these guys. Hit him in melee. Ha! 100% chance to hit. Thanks for the intuition bonus. Good hits. No, that's what for getting hit by a freight train. 11,000? A little too close for comfort there. Just block him up here. And probably get Quattro up with the beam cannon.
動きをしているが、
ここまでだな。
やってみるさ。
やってみるさ。超攻撃させん。
私としたことがなんてざまだい。
Oh baby, sorry about that. Duncan! Another good hit. Now to scare this crybaby prince a bit. With Quattro now up to 182, thanks for that ace kill. No, I don't think I gave... No, I did. I gave him hit and run for some reason. Well, that should be enough. Flash him a bit. Hit some wall just in case if somebody gets a little panicky up there on the north side.
こっちも鎧。負けられねえな。どいてろ。アルケローリクスに傷をつけたな。
Good damage there, 11,000.
少しは骨のあるやつもいるようだな。このふぬけめ。
Coward, he says.
絶好のチャンスだったのにな。
Thanks to that, the van gets a 182%, or rather, a jump to 182. Surprisingly enough. Now let's scare the prince a bit.
巨大シャイアン、あいつの鎧ごと踏みつぶすのじゃ。目標は正面じゃ。やれ。
Don't even need to hit him with Dawn for that one. $10,000 damage.
今度はこちらの手番だ。いざ入る。
この程度造作もないのじゃ。巨体に似合わぬ軽快な動きですね。
And let's box Prince in. That did a lot of damage and significantly increased the level up for Sangyung up to 167. Orogi-sato. And with that out of the way, turn 2 is complete for our side. Let's see how the enemies react. Alright, I don't need to do anything much about this. I'll have to tank the attack.
無礼者が死をもって償え。引導を渡してやる。
ごめん、シャショット。
問題ない。戦いに集中しろ、ハヤト。あのロボットは魔法を使ってく。
要注意ってことだね。お父さん、決めるよ。
A sword for a sword, baby.
チャンスだ。
Inbound supersonic.
カイサセイバー。
Won't be a kill shot though.
おのれ。ジャローデクの意地を見せてくれら。
Would be funnier if he actually had some snot coming out of his nose for that one. Thanks to that though, Hayato and the rest of the X or Alpha X team had just boosted themselves to 182. Pretty close there.
そうだ。僕だけを狙ってこい。配信するつもりがないならこうするしかない。やるしかない。
Oh, please don't be a critical hit. I need somebody else to get the level kill. So please. Maybe I should have just gone with long range cannon after all. The Wing of Light does a accuracy down debuff though. Right, that wasn't a kill, thankfully. Yeah, sure, Asagi can take care of the kill for this one.
覚悟はできているのだろうな。この間合いならば。そうはいくか。さすがお兄ちゃん。さっさと反撃しろ、カタツムリ。誰がカタツムリだ。
I mean, parts of your unit do look like snail shells, so. Clean cut. Boom. And that's another mercenary out of action. Bumping him up to 3 levels, actually. Up to 164. We'll have to get in close to Betul a bit later. Alright, that should be enough for now. I think we can tank this attack. Let the rest of the guys take it out. Boom. Not much damage there. Oh, really? Really, you want to do this? Oh, whatever. Yeah, posthumous one, to be exact. Posthumous. Let's evade their bad. Chester! Oh yeah, the kill animation for that one shows Van raising his head now. Kind of forgot. Thanks to that though, he's now up to 183. That was a little too close for comfort though. That Zimmer coating isn't gonna help you. As Quattro, Char gets a critical hit there. Bumping it up to 183. We have cavalry bolts coming in. You're psych as all! They're just standing there like that. Let's go! Akira Mesa. A little too much of the barrage there.
相手を追い込むんだ。うわーK、玉木の射撃グリッドを俺に。最後の一発。
I love how the attacks are actually a bit more in time with the music in some cases. Ooh, pretty nice damage despite the fact that that wouldn't be a kill shot. Thanks to that though, Asagi boosts up to 165. Somewhere to a future nigh. Hey! Go! 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 Akirame-san. No, it's Wakamoto.
そこは避けるのがだろうが。
あ、ブリーハルか。
期待は永久だが、登れるやつはどうだ。
仕掛ける頃合いね。
さっさと突っ込んで蹴散らすさ。そう生活なってアンジェ。よし、やってやるのら。俺たちがいることも忘れるなよ。いずる、わかったよ。頑張ろう、みんな。
Machine and clean him up.
大丈夫。私にならできる。
玉木、ゴールド4の足場になれ。信じろ、自分を逃がすものか。ほらほら。ここでやるんだ。突破してみせる。
Rush it in, come on! Let's see how much damage they take for this one, though. Ooh. That is still some pretty good damage despite the defense boost for the enemies here. 15,000, not something to dismiss. Thanks to that though, he gets a boost to 166. I guess it's a good time as any to wrap it up. Speaking of wrapping things up, I think it's time for Kodai Shangyu to clean up the mess here. From one royal to another. Got it! Yep, he ain't walking away from that one, that's for sure. Thanks to his guard, he had a bit more of a defensive line there, but he's definitely not walking away from that. Boom. Got a box in this big guy. Thanks to that, big boost for the Farhan duo. They're now at level 179. Who else wants it? Oh. Hang on a second. Another chance here. Gee, out of X's. Nonetheless, can it take down the Emperor again?
暴力で支配しようとするのはどこの星も一緒か。
任せたぞ、ルルーシュ。
捕らえた。
Like the sort of Akasha all over again.
これで終わらせる。
Lock him up. All hail Britannia!
ルルーシュ。
これくらいはな。
Further. All hail Oppai! Thanks to that, Lelouch gets a significant boost to 187. He's pretty much good to sit it up for the rest of this run. Who else needs a jump? Alright, Asagi killing. Burubasto, you can!
あいつの相手は俺がする。頼んだよ、アサギ。ここで終わらせるんだ。やるぞ、ブルーワン。もっと、もっとだ。終わりだ。
And that's the last of the Pasalo forces in this area. Well, Pasalo grunts at least. With that much damage, Asagi is now up to 169. Maybe you can take out one of these guys for an extra bonus. Just need him to get a little closer, maybe. That should be enough to clean him up. First, let's take care of these guys here on the right. Chieftain needs to go and go hard. I guess a Mega Beam Rifle should be enough to take him out. Or rather, just for the absolute disrespect here, hit him with a Vulcan.
改心するつもりがないなら、こうするしかない。邪魔するんじゃない。
Get Seaways, boy. Bang. Nonetheless, that gives Uso some serious boosts in levels, and he is now 181. This guy needs to go and go hard. He's still not Keyta. Just in case, tank it up. Good question. I should have used the long Mega Buster because of the Zimmer encoding. Never mind. 10,000 damage even with the coding? That's gotta be. Beam coding versus beam coding. Who wants it? Alright, Asahi. Burubasto! No. What he needs is an eraser.
機体は永久だが、乗ってるやつはどうだ。イレイザーを使う。こいつの威力なら。食らえ。
Get erased, boy!
このままなぎ払う。
Thanks to that soul boost, that should have been 50% of his total health. Boom, baby. Just this oversized scorpion to deal with. I'm not in the mood for that right now, so I think will we throw into this fight? Boost dash! Multi-action! Toric attack! Direct attack! Seizo! That's still not enough damage. More firepower! I need more firepower! That's a lot of health. Rather, a lot of distance. Ought to soften him up a bit first. Asagi getting a lot of work for this stage as he gets some level up boosts. How much did that go? Ooh, 13,000! Oh, muscles. Good evade there for Asagi. We'll have to hold his position now as we get in close for a kill. With the Super Build Tiger up here. Finish him with a big weapon. Tiger Beam! And that concludes Boss Rush 8. With a big boost for Build Tiger as he's now up to 183. Of course, as expected, Asagi gets the Mission Ace bonus as we get a couple of pretty good rewards here with Support Attack and Support Defend to boot. Let's just get some upgrades done. Rather, just in case, put it in safe mode first. Then upgrade some units. I need some more mobility for the Venine. Some more HP. Some energy boost. Also need to increase the attack capability of the Ryuko. Some more mobility there. Accuracy boost, some health up. Attack damage boost for the Red 5 Plus. Ace probably needs a bit more mobility. Some more health maybe. Some attack bonuses there. That should be enough for now. Oh, right, gotta increase the capability of the Kobos and Star units. that ability up. Amuro could sure use extra abilities there. Increase ammo capacity would help. And I guess that's it for now, actually. Much as I love to actually finish everything now, I really need to go. Thank you once again for joining this funny stream of Super Robo Wars. Didn't expect it to take a bit too long, probably because I was running late. Still, we did manage to get some good levels in. Most of our guys are now coming up on the 180s. Really going to be helpful in the long run once we run into bigger, more dangerous threats. Hopefully that's going to be helpful once we hit the end game, if we want to spread out our capabilities a bit more. And yeah, maybe if we need to diversify our units, just in case there might be some requirements, or rather, some blocks in some situations. That's gonna help us stay on our feet and make the end game a bit easier. That being said, if you got any complaints or violent reactions to the stream today, you can always drop me a line on Twitter or by Pixiv. If you've got what was it? If you got a hankering for watching the older streams I've already done that are no longer in Twitch, you can always check out the VOD archive linked on the About tab of my profile page. Speaking of the profile, if you think you have a friend who might be interested in stuff I stream, or just want to complain about PNG streamers on Twitch in general, you can always share my profile page, twitch.tv/lootatwork. That's all from me for now. My appreciation again for joining us on this Super Wars 30 journey. Looking at Work is RTV. I hope I can see you once again when we do another stream sometime soon. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Good night, everybody.